It's mailbag time here on Chicago Bears Now. I'm your host, Harrison Graham. You can give me a follow on Twitter. I'm at HGrahamNFL for more Bears and NFL updates right there. We got a super chat to kick things off. Larry Lapper, off the hot seat without playing any snaps, so are we assuming these picks are all home runs? They made an aggressive move, so I think they're even more on the hot seat. I get what you're trying to say, but if your plan is to say, hey, we don't want to force Justin Fields into action early. Ideally, you would like to have him sit at least half of this season. So my thinking is, okay, if you don't want to rush Fields, are you going to punish Pace and Nagy if Andy Dalton is your starter and you're like a 6-11 football team or you start off 2-8? Does that mean you got to fire them? Like, that was the whole thing. When you kept Pace and Nagy, and now that you let them draft a quarterback, don't you have to give them a real chance to develop said quarterback? To me, unless this year is an absolute disaster and you lose the locker room, I think you'll see this regime in Chicago through 2022. You guys can get your votes in on this one. Are Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy off the hot seat? 1 for yes, 2 for no. But if you let them draft Fields and then you fire the regime before you even really get a chance to see what Fields is, that doesn't make any sense to me. So 1 for yes, 2 for no. Go ahead and let me know. I want to thank Steven for the super chat as well. Harrison Graham's beard here. You think Robinson will be on our team next year? Well, if by 2021, yes. But if you mean 2022, if I'm the Bears, I'm trying to get A-Rob signed right now. Hashtag sign AR. You guys know what the deal is. Gaming revamped. Would the Bears have been worse off trading for Russ? Depends how much you gave up. If it was going to be 3+ first rounders, yeah, I think this worked out better because, sure, Russell Wilson is much more of a guaranteed thing. You know what he is, but if Fields even becomes 85% of that, he's 10, 11 years younger than Russell Wilson. You have your franchise quarterback for the next decade plus. So, and you only gave up 1 extra first. That's not that bad. So I think this worked out in the end for Chicago. Lots of super chats today. Appreciate you guys. Cordy Mack, what can we get for Foles? A 4th-round pick. You gave up a 4th to get him, and he sucked last year. I think if you're lucky, a 6th, but might even be a 7th. Guys, Nick Foles has value, but not $7 million worth of value. That's the problem, his contract. M. Desai, you the son of the Bears DC, let me know. What free agents should we target with the Leno cut? If you're watching live, stay tuned. 10 players the Bears could sign in free agency. There's still a lot of big names out there, so stay tuned for that. If you're not watching live, this video's probably already been posted. Go check it out. Hit that big red button and subscribe today. YouTube.com/BearsNow. Top 10 free agents that the Bears could sign in free agency. We did Bears draft grades and a whole lot more. Of course, the latest news, rumors, and all kinds of videos for you guys. Hit that big red button and subscribe so you don't miss any of it. Christian Patel, what do you think we can get back for Nick and Miller to the Jets? You guys love to package Nick Foles and Anthony Miller. Guys, individually they're worth a 6th or a 7th. Together, they're also worth about a 6th or a 7th. Maybe a 6th-round pick. I don't know. Why do the Jets? Maybe the Jets. Anthony Miller to the Jets is kind of intriguing. I don't know why they'd want Nick Foles, but hey, maybe you get that for him. Michael Kelly, Chris Olave didn't go in the draft. He went back to Ohio State. He'll be a first-round pick next year, almost likelihood. If so, he could be scary with Fields. Problem is, he's probably going to be a first-round guy, right? I don't think the Bears will trade up into the first round after trading up already this year, but you never know how things will play out. Maybe you trade Allen Robinson next offseason for a first-round pick if you can't get a deal done. Time will tell, but yeah, Olave or who's the other? Garrett Wilson's the other Ohio State receiver that should be coming out. There's some good ones that'll be coming out in 2022. Speaking of Justin Fields, these jerseys, guys, I've been told this is the fastest-selling jersey in chat sports history. If you want to keep that up, represent the Bears and Justin Fields by going to chatsports.com/Fields1. Now, I do want to tell you guys, a couple of you guys messaged me asking, it says it's not going to ship out until mid or late June. Well, a couple of things. One, our partner Fanatics can't predict where draft picks are going to go, so it takes time to print these jerseys. And two, they've been selling so fast, so the ones that are already made are off the shelf. Be patient, order it today, and you'll get it in plenty of time before training camp. That I can assure you. Chatsports.com/Fields1. Got the orange, the navy, the white. We also got youth jerseys available as well, and I think we have some ladies' Fields jerseys now. So go to that link. It'll be in the comments. It'll be in the description. You will get your jersey in plenty of time at chatsports.com/Fields1. Alan Mack was cutting Leno a bad move and not Jimmy Graham. So a lot of people have been debating, they should have kept Jimmy Graham. Charles Leno's a serviceable left tackle, which, honestly, Leno's not as bad as you guys make to sound him. Is he great? No. Is he good? Not really. Is he an average left tackle? Yeah. The problem was they overpaid him when they gave him that contract extension, but give the guy credit. 7 years, started for 7 straight years as a 7th-round draft pick. Charles Leno's put together a nice little career. Clearly, it's one of two things. Either A, they're also going to cut Jimmy Graham, or B, they have plans for him this year. So they feel like they can utilize him. We'll see what other roster moves Chicago makes. Don't rule out either a restructure or an extension for Graham as well to lower his contract. Audios, do you think the Bears will go after Sherman? Stay tuned if you're watching live. Top free agent targets. Richard Sherman may or may not be on that list. I'll tell you what. He is on the list, number one. And number two, I know Sherm, his big thing is he wants to play and compete for Super Bowls. Can the Bears do that in 2022 or 21? Hard to say, but it's a lot more intriguing than it was a week ago, isn't it? I'm calling Sherman's reps if I'm Chicago, and I'm seeing if there's interest. Adam White, if Justin Fields starts week 1 and Aaron Rodgers is gone, rank every NFC North quarterback. Jordan Love for the Packers, Cousins for Minnesota, Goff for Detroit. This is a good question. I think it's Cousins 1. I know we all like to joke about Cousins. He's put together a nice career. He sucks in prime time, but hey, so does Andy Dalton. Probably go Goff 2 because I've seen him play well. He's gone to a Super Bowl. Fields 3, Love 4. Guys, Jordan Love was they thought so little of him last year. He was the 3rd-string quarterback in Green Bay. He might not be very good. So I think that would be the week 1 pecking order. But Fields could climb up that list very, very quickly. But week 1, Fields will probably be 3 out of 4. Fields is coming to the Bears. Damn right he is. That's a good username there. Do you think we're pressuring Fields into being the future? No! That's why they keep saying Andy Dalton's going to start week 1. They're going to be patient. And guess what? When a team trades up for you in the first round to get you as a quarterback, there's going to be pressure. Like Justin Fields has faced pressure his entire life. So, hey, that's part of signing up for this. That's the way things go. Jessup Durakin, that's close to Tyree Giuseppe. I think we keep Jenkins at his primary position, right tackle, and try to move someone else because his talent is so good. I'm not going to lie, I was a little surprised when I read the report from Ian Rappaport that their plan was to kick him out to left tackle, but clearly the Bears viewed him that way. You don't draft him and then casually 2 days later make the decision of, we'll just kick him to left tackle. Like, no, as soon as they traded up for him, they clearly were like, all right, we're cutting Charles Leno and we're moving Jenkins to left tackle. That was the plan. I think that's clearly what they were intending to do, and it makes some sense if it works because you paid Jermaine Ifedi $5 million, so he's going to start. You don't want him at left tackle. Trust me on that. You'd rather keep him at right. So it's a little risky, but the Bears seem pretty convicted in that decision.